Shalom, and welcome to Bible Stories as Blueprints of the Soul, your Biblical Hebrew podcast. Shalom, and welcome to our Biblical Hebrew podcast. Today I wish to speak about one verse from Genesis 6:15. The verse deals with the instructions that God gives Noah regarding building the ark. For many generations, people were inspired from the Bible and tried to build models of Noah's ark, translating the measures that are written in the Bible, so to speak, to physical dimensions. But the Bible does not deal with any physical dimension. The Bible deals with the spirit. So the question is, what kind of spiritual instructions are coded in this verse? Let's read the verse and see what is behind the letters, the words, and the intention. Verse 15. I shall read the Hebrew and translate it to simple English. וזה אשר תעשה אותה. And this, how you shall do it or make it, meaning the ark. 300 אמה אורך התיבה, 300 cubit the length of the ark, 50 אמה רוחבה, 50 cubits its width, ו30 אמה קומתה, and 30 cubits its height. If we convert those three numbers into letters, into Hebrew letters, we get the following. 300 refers to the letter Shin, 50 refers to the letter Nun, and 30 refers to the letter Lamed. Those three letters together create a word that has a meaning in Hebrew. Lamed, Shin, Nun create a word that means Lashon. Lashon in Hebrew is tongue in English. So, the instructions of God to Noah was to build a mean of communication, an inner communication. A tongue is an inner organ. Unlike the lips are external organ. In Hebrew, safa. Safa, language, or a lip, comes from sof, ending. The lip, in a way, is the last end. When we speak something out, it's already there. We cannot correct it anymore. We cannot undo it. But the tongue is an inner organ. So what God tells Noah is to build a channel, an inner channel of communication between him and God. Because the Bible is not a history book, and Noah is not just a person, a righteous man who lived in the past. The Bible we can read every day, every moment. The Bible speaks to us at this moment, in this day. So the question is, how do we read this verse today and now? Because God promised Noah, והקימותי את בריתי איתך, and I shall establish covenant with you. So how do we help God to establish the covenant between the aspect of Noah that lives in us and God? By building the ark. And the ark is not external ark, but it's a mean of communication, an inner mean of communication between us and God. It's like a special inner channel of conversation. This is why the Bible gives us those measures, because the Bible is coding the secret. The question is, what do we do with the word Amma? a cubit in English, because a cubit is a measure and people were mistaken by this physical cubit. The book of Zohar says the following. The book of Zohar says that Amma is a portion of illumination. So in a way, what the Bible means that in order to establish a covenant between us and God, we have to have this inner channel, this ongoing conversation. And what happens outside there in the world can be sometimes catastrophic, sometimes disaster reality, but as long as we have this inner conversation with God, everything is fine, because this is the inner reality. This is the strong spiritual reality, and this is what, in a way, gives the taste to this life, not the physical reality, but the spiritual one. Thank you for listening to Bible Stories as Blueprints of the Soul. We hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you have any questions, comments, or would like to hear more about a certain topic, just write us an email to hebrew@learnoutlive.com. We are always happy to hear from you. For more episodes, videos, and articles like this, please visit our website at hebrew.learnoutlive.com. We also would like to invite you to join our live classes. Just search for Online College of Biblical Hebrew on Facebook and start learning now with students from all over the world. Koltuv and Shalom.